Bishop Hilliard was due to be here this morning with us. However, he had a medical procedure yesterday and is unable to attend. We have Carol Dorch Wright speaking here on behalf of Bishop Hilliard. Carol is a member of the Cathedral International and works closely with Bishop Hilliard. Carol?
Good morning, and thank you all for being here. We acknowledge Bishop Bukowski. Thank you for allowing us to be here. Civic, local, state, federal representatives, Freeholder Valenti, Tom Selheimer, Bridget Kennedy, and all of the great people who work on the Middlesex County Human Services Advisory Council. I personally know the valuable work that you all do, and we certainly do thank you for that work. On behalf of Bishop Hilliard and Cathedral International, we want you to know that there in Perth Amboy, not only in Perth Amboy, the Cathedral is in Asbury Park and Plainfield as well, in urban communities. We know that families matter. Strong families mean strong communities. And these proposed cuts we have heard about today target the vulnerable and the poor, and it threatens the stability of the family. If families are weakened in this county, in Middlesex County, communities are placed then in a downward spiral. We must work to prevent that from happening. It is unfortunate, yes, unfortunate, that the voices of the vulnerable and poor are not being heard in the budget debate. But you know what? They are being forced to bear the brunt of the proposed cuts. We understand that the vast majority of the cuts come from the non-defense discretionary portion of the budget, only about 13% of the total budget, which includes the majority of social welfare, education, and other anti-poverty funding. Yes, the work that we do there in Perth Amboy with families will be affected. Today's solidarity of voices is critical. Our voices, yes, must be loud. They must resound to the ears and hearts of our representatives in Washington. Our voices must be strong. Our voices must be prophetic. We cannot turn a deaf ear to the less fortunate. I recall the story of the Last Judgment in the book of Matthew, where the question is asked of the Lord, when did we see you hungry or thirsty, or a stranger, or needing clothes, or sick, or in prison, and did not help you? The response given by our Lord is, whatever you did not do for one of the least of these, you did not do for me. What are you saying, Carol? I'm saying that we must put the needs of the poor and vulnerable first. Today, we stand as one on behalf of our brothers and sisters who are the hungry, the thirsty, the sick, and the imprisoned, all who are in need. And even in this audience, there is great need. Some might be in need of employment, finances to continue having their lights on at home. Some need food on their tables. We've heard today how these cuts will produce great pain with little gain. But you know, we will leave here today strong in faith that the minds, hearts, and souls in Washington will be touched because of our voices. So let's continue raising those voices. Let us raise those voices and encourage other organizations, other congregations, other individuals to reach out, to send emails, to make calls until those decision-making leaders in Washington join us in realizing that the federal budget is more than just a document of numbers, but that it is a moral document echoing the needs of the least of these. So on behalf of Bishop Hilliard and the Cathedral congregation, thank you for this opportunity to join you, putting our voices with yours, calling on our leaders in Washington to do the right thing. Thank you.